All right, everybody. We've got Elon Seraphim versus Elon Bo, the number 1 and number 2. These two will be playing to see who is the Elon Smash Summit number 5 champion. The last time these two played, they went to Game 10. It was a banger of a set. With Seraphim ending up winning in the end. Let's see if he can do it again. Seraphim coming from losers this time around. Bo's coming out with Kazuya. Has the K-Rool music in the background, though, so spiritually he's there. Alright, Speed Art's out. Bo not quite able to find anything off that. Buster is out. Trying to get some extra damage. Punishes the whiff grab there. Bo's shield looking a little bit small. Spot dodges, but it's going to get caught with the F smash. Goes for the side B. Gets punished even more. Goes Smash Art's out. And it's an immediate 0 to death. You hate to see that if you're Bo. That does not feel great to start your game 1. Now, no game is ever over with combination of Bo and Kazuya because there's such a good clutch factor. But he's definitely not in the driver's seat right now. Seraphim is saying, I'm the main character. I've been dominating Elon Smash, and I'm not going anywhere. Bo gets grabbed, but he's not quite able to follow up with anything else. He gets a landing there with the F smash. Second rage drives out, going for jump fire, just going incredibly deep. Gets the uppie and takes it. That's 2 stocks in less than a minute. Okay. Bo says electric. At this point, you gotta see you, Will. Alright. Gets a grab. Gets a throw. Gets for the up smash. Right now, I think if you're Bo, you've got one of the most important things is stamina, right? Because we've been here a long time. You don't want to burn yourself out on a game that it might be kind of hard to win, you know? Holy moly, the electric into the SSD. That is, Kazuya said, kill yourself now. Alright, gets the electric there. Gets them there. And if Bo could take the stock pretty early here, he wanted it with that F smash. Yeah, okay, Seraphim's starting to rack on the damage, and that up smash takes it. Seraphim takes that game 1 very quickly. Yeah, it was a little bit scuffed. I think if you're Bo, you can treat that as a fluke, right? You have an entire set to work with. I don't know. I've never seen Seraphim pull out like the Sephiroth versus Bo. I don't think he'd be very comfortable with it. Because it's all of the fragility of playing a glass cannon sortie zoner, but without that protective factor of shield art, which adds a lot. Going to Town and City for this game, too. Speed Art's out. Bo finds the grab, immediately doing better for himself this time. Still can't follow up off of the grabs. Okay, gets the electric. Gets the back air. That's a good 63%. Can he get the... He can't get the ledge trap. Buster Art's out. Seraphim trying to equalize the damage that he just lost. And doing a good job of it with those down tilts. Yeah, it's a completely equal game now. But the dial storage F smash doesn't work like he wants. Bo gets the electric uppercut. And while you're in Smash Art, that means you are gone. Smash Art looking for a kill right now. Bo struck off stage. Uses the laser to send him back. Goes for the ledge trump into a second SSD. A second SD has hit the Richard. Now Seraphim somehow on his last stock at only 615. Bo's got Rage Drive out. Yeah, he just sends it, right? Like you don't want to risk a chance to lose it because you have 3 Rage Drives. You just want to get that damage out right now. Gets the back tilt there. Goes for the Devil's Fist, but it's not going to work. Gets a kill. You have 2 stocks to work with. Shulk is okay at doing some like stock tank shenanigans with shield art, but it would take a lot of time to get this out of him. Boom, pops the up smash. 128 on Shulk. He's still got the shield art, but if he gets called out hard with a back tilt, I believe that. No, that's a dash attack. And that's gonna take game 2. Dude, this is a slobber knocker of a set, right? We just have both players going back and forth. Either I obliterate you or you obliterate me. And all's fair in love and war. Getting into game 3 here would be an incredibly big win for Bo if he gets this game 3. right? Because Seraphim is stuck in this mental spot of, oh god, if I can't drop another game and then I've got to reset the bracket just to do it all again. We're both like, I just need this guy to mess up a couple of times and I will become the next Elon Summit champion going to Battlefield. Seraphim defending his title, he was the winner of the last Summit and in general is just kind of the Elon guy. So this very much in a way is Bo challenging him for that spot. Now let's see. We got some motherfucking mischievous mole-away in this motherfucker. Alright. Buster Art's out. Can't get the grab. Gets it the second time around. You're in Buster. That means the damage is extra, but it is going to screw up the windows for the percent combo. Gets the F smash for a massive amount of damage. Has Shulk at ledge. Get up attack is going to keep things safe. The F smash sends Bo out. Rage Drive's out already. These matches are just going so fast. And that's, I think, part of just Jackson's natural just go, go, go style, right? It means that things go insanely long. Or insanely quickly, rather. Now, that first Rage Drive's out. Smash Art is out. F throw is going to kill there. Seraphim only at 70 with Shield Art on deck. It puts him in a very good spot. But the Twin Pistons into the laser is threatening that safety right now. Gets it down air. Trying to capitalize on Bo's defensive habits, but not quite getting it. Gets a parry into the up smash. Look at the confidence of Bo to just run up, parry that back air. Spot dodges the down air. Can't quite get what he wants off of it, though. Tap jab. All right. Equal damage, although damage only kind of matters in this match, right? In this matchup, right? Because this is a game of stocks, right? Both these characters can kill you turbo early. So the damage only kind of matters. What matters more is how we spend the Rage Drive, how we spend our Smash Art and our Shield Art. Uses Shield Art there to get out. Sent off. He's got to make it back. Uses the backslash. Uses the back tilt here. Now Seraphim at ledge once again. Goes for the up B, expecting a neutral get up, but not finding it. Bo's got to find the way in. Rage Drive is a possible kill option. Smash Art is out. But he gets the fair. Now Bo has the Rage Drive for the next stock without having to spend it. He's going to immediately cash it out here to get his 40%. I don't blame him at all. Seraphim goes for a Tomahawk F smash. It's not going to work like he wants. Jackson can't quite follow up on the combo like he needs to. Smash Art is out. Seraphim looking to take this kill. Let's get up attack. Good patience coming out from Bo. Every second that he's not fighting is a second that the Smash Art's disappearing. The air slash jump art not working. Bo looking to capitalize on this disadvantage state, but the F smash from cross screen, it feels like, is taking it. Now we're on last stock for this game 3. Speed Art's out. Bo's looking for a way to kill this before things get too serious and he has to start worrying about dying. Alright, Buster's out. We get the electric, but we miss the up B. Gets the back tilt. Parry into another back tilt. Sends at a very bad angle, but we have cheater recovery. We're always going to make it back from that. Twin Pistons not working like we want. Now Seraphim in the driver's seat. You got to be careful. Seraphim can work his Seraphim magic and just immediately undo your lead if you give him a second counter on the back tilt. And it's going to kill. Incredible work from Seraphim. That's the problem. That's so difficult to deal with. Because Bo was fine. He was chilling. He was continuing to push forward with that advantage state. He's like, alright, I'm fine. I'll just cash out my Rage Drive. I'll just build it up. I missed a grab. It's fine. You know, I'm just going to keep the pressure going. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm just dead at 70. From cross stage. Wow. And that's really frustrating to play against. Seraphim is so good at developing momentum. And then, he'll give you like a second where you think you're like, okay, it's time to like breathe again. No, now you die. Going to Town and City again. If Seraphim wins this game, he's going to get a bracket reset. If Bo wins it, he gets a chance to go to a game 5 that could take everything home for him. One thing we're not really seeing that I think we need to is a little bit of like parry electric in this matchup, right? I mean, we've had it somewhat. Parrying is really important versus Shulk because it keeps him from being too lazy about how he uses his aerials, right? And like as Bo showed, like a parry on the back end of the up smash can do phenomenal damage. Smash art. The bow just armors through it with the down B. I didn't know that normal Heaven's Gate had super armor on it. F smash. Right. Gets the grab. Can't quite get more. Number one working counter. Holy moly. Dude, Seraphim's going for a lot of these F smashes, and I think Bo's getting a little bit wise to him. Yeah, it looks like he wants it again. He goes for the F tilt instead that time. Ridge drives out. Isn't going to get a chance to use it. Seraphim's got the speed art out. He's got shield as well. But Jackson gets the uppy. Forces the shield art. Tries to keep the pressure going, but he can't quite do it when he's in such an awkward position after that. Buster art's out. Seraphim looking to build up more damage. Big ass F smash on shield. Not going to do anything. Alright. Fair pops off. No shield art for a little bit longer. Can Jackson find the kill though? Seraphim playing very passive. He knows he is in the lead right now, and he does not have to force the issue. He says, Jackson, you got to do something here, man. And Jackson gets a grab, but it's not enough. Jump art's out, allowing him to feel comfortable when he's making his way back like that. Yeah, Bo's really struggling here. And if he loses this, it's not the end of the world, but you don't want to have to go to a bracket reset, right? Just from a momentum standpoint, it's like, God, I got to do it all again. Oh, wow. The Devil Wings, I guess, winning out that trade there. Rage Drive's out. Shield is out at 188. Seraphim is unkillable right now. And it's like, do I want to waste my Rage Drive on this guy that's 188? Dude, he's just in that ledge. And we pop our third SSD in 4 games. That's my Grants. Ends up getting the kill immediately after with such like a weird tempo. Reset, gets the grab. Can we get something big off this? No, we can't. Dude, that's it. Dude, Wreck Nerves has to be really bad for Kazuya combos, I'd imagine. Okay. What's the play? Gets the falling nair, but can't quite connect more into it. Down air has this really weird property where it just is so, like, slow and disconnected that it can get those hits on shield. Gets the electric sucker punch. Shield art is out. We get the infinite, but the plat saves him. Goes for the counter, but it's not going to work. Bo gets the grab. Gets the up throw. Jump art's out. Bo's just weaving in and out. He's trying to hold on to this set with his life. Gets the up, he goes back. How does Seraphim capitalize? He can't. Bo goes in, goes for the grab, but gets hit with the move. Couldn't quite see what. 99.5%. We're just 0.5% away from Rage Drive. Rage Drive just a week away, guys. Rage Drive is out here, and the F tilt sends him out. It's not going to kill just yet. The jump art, edge guard is coming out, but the up B sends him to the skies. The up tilt. Jackson is on the last breaths of this Rage Drive. Gets the fair. He needs to get this kill without using it, though. But the up B sends him cross stage. It's not killing, but it is going to take the Rage Drive. 180. I think Seraphim has shield art out right now. Another up B is going to take it, and that is a bracket reset. Wow. All right. Getting into this bracket reset. Scramble situation. Yeah, dude, the down air pressure is just so good because you can't really shield against it. I know Bo tends... I've talked to Richard about it. Bo tends to have a habit of spot dodging that Richard uses the down air to capitalize on. Shield art's out already before the Rage Drive is out. That's big news for Bo fans. That counter gets punished, but only with the grab. You might have been able to kill there if you were able to recognize it in time. I'm not sure what button hit there, but it did in fact hit. Taking Bo in the lead, but he rolls in and gets up smashed at 80 and dies. He doesn't get a chance to use a Rage Drive. That is big news for Seraphim. All right. That speed art applies a lot of pressure. Notice how Seraphim does, he hits the speed art, but he doesn't actually go in. Oh my god, you're at 82. What the fuck? Gets the parry into the up. He has to use the shield art there, but keeps the pressure alive. Bo saying, hey, you might have reset bracket, but you're not done with me, jackass. Down air on shield. Proving to work again. Oh, that's so unlucky with the back slash. But it works out okay. This is my Grants. This is my Grants dog. Speed art's out. I was going to say, notice how Seraphim has speed art, but he doesn't go that hard in. He just relies on the pressure of the speed art existing to make Bo feel like he's got to start running the fuck in. Oh, shit, and that's a shield break. And you are dead for that one. You can mash all you want, but you're going to lose there. Seraphim, 2 games away from Elon Summit 5 champion. That was 3 games away. But we're taking a second here to think. Maybe we got to go to a different stage. What's the play? Going back to town. Bo's got to find a way to make this work. I think he's tired. I think he's running in, right? You'll see these situations where, like, Seraphim will... We're going Roy. Okay. Roy didn't work against Weaver, but against Shulk, it might be a different story. Jackson's going to have to get in and abuse that good frame data. I haven't seen these two play this matchup in friendly, so I have no idea how nice this looks for Jackson, but he immediately comes out the gate fighting, right? He's like, okay, if I'm doing this in Grands, I got to be balls to the wall about it, and immediately is at a 60% lead. Okay, gets the grab, gets the back throw. All right, some trading. But that's the thing with Shulk. It doesn't ever matter until you see that stock get taken. Goes for the neutral B. Not going to work with the Town and City stretcher, unfortunately. Backslash comes through. Seraphim scrambling a little bit here. I don't think he was ready to be so scared of the Roy. He's looking to get a kill here, though. Right, he gets to send. Roy disadvantaged. Not great. Calls out the roll in with an up B. Now we're on mint stocks. Game 2 of bracket reset. He's got that speed art and he's abusing it, keeping Jackson in a little bit of a blender here. All right, Bo gets a reversal in Buster art, and it could have been a lot worse for Seraphim. Honestly, Seraphim's kind of lucky it went out the way it did. A very weird scramble situation. Yeah, that spends it, and Bo loses another stock. These stocks are just going so fast, right? Oh Lord. And it's a question you got to ask yourself. Is like, do I want to oh Lord. It's like, do I want to be keeping my foot so on the gas? Do I want to give myself a second to think? Because that also gives Seraphim a second to think. But right now, Bo is down 2 games. The Roy didn't work this. It worked for a second, and then it started to stop. Right. Bo's got to ask himself, what do I do here? Right? Do I go back to Kazuya even though it wasn't working? Do I try the K rule? What do I do? A reverse 3-0 against Elon's best player is incredibly hard. And he has already fought very hard to get as far in bracket as he has today. The odds are against him. I'd love to see it. Completely unbiased. It'd make good television. But Seraphim is standing resolute right now, dude. He is the gatekeeper. He's saying you cannot win Summit if you can't beat me. And to some extent, it feels like Seraphim has the ultimate download, right? Where he's saying, you know, I'd love to go Town and City again. I'd love to do this matchup again. I'd love to continue to play at this high tempo where I have this advantage because of how valuable my smash arts are. We're going Hollow Bastion. This may be the last game of Elon's Smash Summit 5. Bo's thinking here. He's got to make the right character choice. Roy felt like the right choice for a second, and then it stopped. Does he put his faith in the character? He does. He invests in the cause. He says, he's taken me this far.
I can't doubt him. I need to stick to my guns. Bo makes his last stand here. Already, I appreciate that he's putting a little bit more patience into his gameplay, and it's absolutely working out well for him. Gets the parry. Can't quite get the grab off of it. Gets dash attack. Jump art punishes the get-up attack. Pushes him way down. 97% almost unanswered right now. Buster Art isn't out, so we haven't seen the damage. Oh, thank you. Gets the grab, sends Seraphim down. He's got to use the jump art to recover here. Get-up attack is going to work for him again there. Parry, but the uppy's not going to work out in time. Shield art's still on deck. We're 2% away from the rage drive. The counter kills before we can get a chance to use the rage drive. Seraphim's had such good timing with those counters. It's a definite call out on the tempo that Bo plays at, right? And it very much shows I'm onto you. You got to choose something different. Gets the trip, but we're not able to kill off of it. Electric uppercut, not going to work. Bo's playing, you know, he's just kind of continuing to keep his foot on the pedal. And it's not been working out for him. Up throw, not killing. Seraphim living at 203 with shield art on deck still. Goes for the tombstone crusher, but it's not working. Jump art out, going for an edge guard. Bo has to go to the fucking heavens. He makes it back. But he just rolls back, gets the dash check, he takes it. We need to see an incredible combo from Bo to tie this up, right? With Rage Drive would allow... I mean, Rage Drive with Buster is like perfect conditions. He starts it, but he can't quite finish what he starts. Gets the spike there. Smash Art's out. It's really, really scary. If you're Bo, right? Because it could mean not getting your Rage Drive. Goes for the ledge trump. Can't quite get it. Seraphim falls him in the air, but isn't quite confident on it. Bo's got to find something here. Gets the back air. A Rage Drive here would kill and give him the momentum he desperately needs. Bo's looking for it. We've only got like one. Yeah, okay, it's gone now. Being down Rage Drive definitely hurts. F-tilt just sends it. No smash art needed. Now Seraphim has stock lead. Bo playing on his tournament stock. Uppy not going to connect there. Gets another electric. Shield to save him from that one. It's got to be frustrating to play against. You're like, how many electrics do I need to hit? All right, the backslash works. Parries it, but just rolls past. It's a... Oh my god. Uppy finally works there. Okay. Alright, gets the spot dodge. We're 55% and in disadvantage. Buster Art's out. You gotta be really careful here. If you eat too much damage, you're cooked, but we get the grab into the electric. But can't connect it. And Seraphim taking him all the way off stage with that speed train. Opts for jump art. Maybe looking for an edge guard? No. Okay. Just keeping things consistent. He still has smash art out if he wants to kill. Gets the grab. The counter isn't going to work for him. Equal percent. We're 25% away from Rage Drive. A lot of patience at ledge, but Bo bites first. Electric sends him off stage. Seraphim going for a falling up air. Bo's shield is really small. You got to be careful with the Buster. 111%. Little blaster hits. Doesn't kill. Seraphim should have a recovery here. He doesn't. Bo takes game 3. Bo's last stand continues. It's getting really scary for him. But does this mark a turn in momentum? Ripping 2 games away from Bo is hard. Or from Seraphim is really hard. I think... I'll tell you what I think in the second chat room. Don't want to be coaching. I think that what we're noticing is when Bo plays slower. Sure. Yes. No, I think what we're noticing is when Bo mixes up his tempo, when he goes slower, Seraphim wasn't really able to adapt and would end up just continuing to hit buttons, assuming Bo was staying on that tempo. So if Bo can actually mix up that tempo, right, and swap between the two, it really gets in Seraphim's head. Okay, doesn't get the Devil Fist. Gets a parry, though. Forces the shield out early. That's really good for Bo. Escapes the pressure there. No shield, which is really rough against Buster Art. But just resets. At the end of the day, you're Kazuya. You don't really need to get a reversal while he's in Buster, because you're always going to have damage that Seraphim doesn't necessarily have. Alright, gets reset there. Goes for a down smash. Just trying to end it all. Respect it. Gets a parry, but isn't going to get the spinning pistons he wants. Okay. Bo just looking for it, but not quite able to get what he wants. Very scary landing, but it works out all right. We're 0.5% from Rage Drive. Gets the grab, gets an F throw, puts him on the plat, gets the back air. Big damage while you're in Buster. Got him at ledge. But Seraphim's still rolling. We haven't seen a single one of these rolls punished. All right. Rage Drive is out. It's a back throw. Bo stuck in disadvantage. Jump Art's out. Threatening to rob the Rage Drive. Bo just neutral get-ups. It gets grabbed. We only have 10% left in it, I believe. Air dodges through, but a reversal with the back air doesn't kill Bo, but it takes away the Rage Drive, and that's sometimes worse than killing. Oh, we can't quite capitalize, but it does force the shield art. Bo stuck at ledge yet again, trying to fight his way through the array of blades. Bo spot dodges, goes for the Tombstone Crusher. The uppie is going to kill him. It's rough. Bo's got to find this stock quick. Any extra percentage is a death wish for you. Get the Gates of Hell, and it will kill. That's exactly what he needed. All right, the down air. Can't grab that. All right, Bo gets an up air. Seraphim's got Jump Art out right now. Bo just taps jab once. Not really confident in it. Buster Art's out if Seraphim gets a big string here, but no, Bo's the one finding a string. Not able to fully capitalize, and it turns into Seraphim's. Very big damage coming out. 70% away. That shield is looking pretty small, Seraphim. You got to look out. Rage Drive is out, but Bo is in a really rough spot with no jump. You're going to die here. All right, Speed Art's out. Seraphim only at 60. Bo's got to be a miracle worker to make this work. We're all tired. We've been playing for a long time. Does Bo have it in him to seal this out, or is Seraphim going to take it yet again? Spot dodge isn't working like he needs. He's looking for it. He's pushed himself so far. Can he get it? He gets the up smash. Only 51%. It's always doable when it's Kazuya Mishima. Buster Art's out. But that turns into damage for Bo. Gets a parry on the back air. Very good patience, but the spot dodge works for Seraphim here. Seraphim goes for the F smash. It doesn't work. Bo gets a grab. The counter. No shot that kills. Okay, it doesn't kill. Jump Art. He's going deep for it. And the up B takes it. Seraphim is your Elon Summit. Not Summit. Yeah, Elon Smash Summit number 5 champion. Well played from both of our players. That was a hell of a set. Both players looked like they've been through war after that. That was a lot of work. Damn. Man. Good. Good shit from Seraphim and Bo.
Okay, I can get out slow, I can let the emotions out. Let's fucking go!
Oh yeah, Seraphim. Alright, I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you for tuning in, all 2 viewers. I don't even know if anybody's watching right now. Thank you for tuning in to this very long Elon Smash Summit. Pikmin, you know what to do.